You knew her as Dawn Summers in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and as the ultimate schemer, Georgina Sparks, in Gossip Girl. But whatever happened to Michelle Trachtenberg, once a rising star, she seemed destined for Hollywood greatness until she disappeared from the spotlight. Fans have been left wondering, where is she now? Michelle's career skyrocketed early, landing her breakthrough role as Buffy's little sister at just 14. Later, she became a standout in Gossip Girl, bringing chaos and drama as the unpredictable Georgina Sparks. But as she transitioned into adulthood, Hollywood became less welcoming. The leading roles that once seemed inevitable slipped away, and her once promising career hit an unexpected standstill. Unwilling to fade into obscurity, Michelle pivoted to producing and voice acting. In 2018, she lent her voice to Judy Riley in Humankind of, a Facebook web series about a half-human, half-alien teenager. While the show earned positive reviews, it never broke into the mainstream, leaving Michelle largely absent from Hollywood's radar. Then, in 2021, fans rejoiced when she reprised her role as Georgina Sparks in the Gossip Girl reboot. But just as quickly as she returned, she vanished again. The reboot was canceled in 2023, taking Michelle's comeback hopes with it. During her brief resurgence, fans couldn't help but notice a drastic change in her appearance. Thinning hair, deepened wrinkles, and a yellowish tint in her eyes sparked concern. Speculation over her health spread rapidly, while some on social media cruelly mocked her transformation. Michelle has been open about her struggles with self-esteem and the pressures of Hollywood's impossible beauty standards, but the whispers about her well-being continue. Once a beloved TV star, Michelle now lingers on the outskirts of the industry. Whether she will reclaim her place in Hollywood remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: her story is far from over. But Michelle's return to the public eye didn't just stir nostalgia. It also reopened old wounds, revealing the painful bullying she endured behind the scenes of her early fame. Fans were shocked to learn that while she was winning over audiences, she was struggling with isolation and cruelty in real life. Born on October 11, 1985 in New York City, Michelle grew up with Russian and German Jewish immigrant parents. Fluent in Russian, she spent her early years in Brooklyn before moving to California, where she attended Notre Dame High School. Acting was more than just a passion. It became a necessity. By the time she starred in Harriet the Spy, 1996, she was already helping support her family financially. But while her career flourished, her school years were filled with loneliness. A demanding filming schedule made it hard to form connections with classmates. Instead of admiration, she faced rejection. In a heartbreaking Instagram post, Michelle once revealed that on Valentine's Day, she was the only student without a card. Her peers assumed she didn't need one. To them, she was just the girl on TV, but they failed to see the reality. A child burdened with responsibility and robbed of a normal childhood. Beyond emotional isolation, Michelle also endured physical bullying. She has spoken about being shoved downstairs, slammed into lockers, and ridiculed by classmates. While teachers occasionally stepped in, most of the time, she had to fend for herself. Even now, she publicly calls out former peers who falsely claim they were her friend. Hollywood wasn't much kinder. Michelle has opened up about toxic work environments and difficult experiences on set. Yet, amid the harshness of the industry, she has found rare moments of kindness. She has spoken highly of actress and model Kaya Gerber, praising her humility. Something Michelle has learned is rare in Hollywood. Though Michelle Trachtenberg's Hollywood presence has faded in recent years, her resilience remains undeniable. Whether she stages a full-fledged comeback or quietly steps away from the spotlight, one thing is certain: her journey is far from over. Michelle's career has been a whirlwind of early success, missed opportunities, and fleeting resurgences. From nearly landing a role in Twilight to headlining her own CW series, she once seemed destined for lasting stardom. But somewhere along the way, her momentum slowed. So, what really happened? Following Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Michelle found redemption in Gossip Girl. cementing her legacy as TV's ultimate troublemaker, Georgina Sparks. Yet, despite her undeniable talent, major roles became increasingly elusive. At the height of her Gossip Girl fame in 2010, she had a golden opportunity, her own CW series. The show, centered on a criminology student who profiled suspects using her own troubled past, had all the makings of a hit. With a solid team behind it, the project seemed destined for success. But, in a disappointing twist, the network passed, shutting the door on what could have been a career-defining role. Determined to forge a new path, Michelle turned to producing. She worked on Guidance, 2016, and later Meet, Marry, Murder, 2021, a true crime series she also hosted. She even pursued screenwriting, joining the Writers Guild of America, and selling multiple scripts, including a 1950s period drama and a story about an accessories editor-turned-writer. But much like her CW series, these projects never made it to production, leaving her without an official IMDb writing credit. Despite her drive, Michelle's acting projects struggled to gain traction. In 2014, she starred in The Scribbler, a psychological thriller that flopped with critics. That same year, she headlined Save the Date, a rom-com about a woman who drunkenly books a wedding venue before finding a groom. Another film that failed to leave a lasting impression. Her 2015 holiday movie, The Christmas Gift, came and went without much buzz. Around the same time, she took on a leading role in the web series Guidance, playing a counselor unraveling a school scandal. While the show had potential, it never found a strong audience and was ultimately canceled after 3 seasons. Yet another near miss in Michelle's attempt to secure a lasting hit. Despite her persistence, Michelle's reinvention efforts have often ended in frustration, keeping her career in a state of uncertainty. Even as starring roles remained out of reach, she stayed active in television, making guest appearances in Criminal Minds, NCIS, Los Angeles, Sleepy Hollow, and Supermansion. She was particularly excited about her role as Abigail Adams in Sleepy Hollow, even hinting at a possible return. But once again, a permanent role in a major series never materialized. In 2016, she took the lead in Sister Cities, a Lifetime movie about 4 estranged sisters reuniting after their mother's mysterious death. While the film received positive audience reviews, it failed to reignite her career and quietly faded into obscurity. After voicing the lead in Humankind of 2018, Michelle largely stepped away from acting until 2021, when she made her long-awaited return as Georgina Sparks in the Gossip Girl reboot. The comeback thrilled fans, but with the show's cancellation in 2023, it became yet another short-lived return to the screen. During her acting hiatus, Michelle Trachtenberg remained connected to the entertainment world, often teasing new projects on social media. In 2021, she stepped into the role of both host and executive producer for Meet, Marry, Murder, a true crime series examining relationships that ended in tragedy. The show ran for 3 seasons with 52 episodes, proving her ability to pivot into hosting and producing. Yet, despite its success, it became clear that Michelle's Hollywood stardom was fading. Now 38, she no longer holds major acting credits, but her iconic roles in Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl keep her name alive in pop culture. However, much of the attention she receives today is no longer about her work, it's about her appearance. In 2023, Michelle faced social media buzz over her appearance, but shut down speculation, stating, "This is my face, not malnutrition, no problems." Once a tabloid favorite, media interest in her personal life faded as her career slowed. Since 2020, she has been in a private relationship with talent agent Jay Cohen. Though she's out of the spotlight, Michelle continues to live on her own terms. Her story isn't over yet,